Today I'm just out cutting some wood. Got good amount of wood here. But I'm gonna show my side-by-side setup for the winter. I just built my own cab, or I guess I built my own door tops. Just have these factory Can-Am half doors, and then all I did is I took square tubing and a piece of angle iron, and I drilled holes through here, welded bolts into the angle iron, and then welded the square tubing to the angle iron, and then just ran down, bent. I notched this out because I have a light bar, so that's just notched out to fit that better. And then come down to here, have a couple pieces of 1-inch square tubing stacked, and then just same thing, bolted through with a piece of angle iron welded underneath. And on the outside I got just a piece of flat bar, and I bought a weather stripping piece that fits in between. I don't know if you really need it, it just as an extra precaution, but then I just put the flat bar over top. I'm not a fabricator by any means, but I kind of did my best with that. And I just have a cheap Amazon front window. I think it was like maybe 200 bucks Canadian. And then I have a rear, it's a Kemimoto rear sliding window. And all I did for my diesel heater is I took a piece of Lexan, cut it out in a square, and then I just have it plumbed through here. I have a Can-Am heater. I'm just waiting for parts to put it in, but that's all a mess down there. So I just have the diesel heater in for now. And all it is I built this back rack actually for goose hunting, but I just took a couple 2x4s and I self-tapered them underneath, and then that's just dryer duct that I put on. That way I can run. Just kind of, it flaps around in the wind, whatever, it's not a big deal. If it was colder and I was running this setup all winter, I would insulate this. I had a Ranger before, and I had an insulated ducting that went in. Same thing, but I just drilled a hole in the back window. And then this is just a V4 diesel heater, and I have it running off of a 100 amp hour. By time 100 amp hour. And then I got a shovel mount on the side here for if you get stuck, because I like to get stuck, so works pretty good set up that way. I've got all that up there, plus it's probably 300-400 pounds of wood right there, maybe not quite. And there's still some ground clearance. It's squatted pretty good, but I don't have far to go home, so I'm gonna just pack up and head there. Pretty much all I'm gonna cut for today. I just need a little bit for the hunting shack and the ice shack for a couple of weeks. Once the ground's a little more frozen, I'll come cut more. Yeah, that's my budget cab setup for the winter. And I think the doors are about, I think, $1,200, and then the Lexan, or I forget what this is. You can get it on Amazon, just a 4x8 sheet of poly or Lexan or whatever, and then it's just like the Can-Am half door, and then the Can-Am half door comes with the mirrors and everything. So I have the mirrors and I have a rear view in there, but that's my temporary setup till my actual Can-Am heater parts come in. I have the heater, I'm just waiting for a couple parts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you on the next one.